Welcome to Buyer Expert. When you answer the two questions below this video, I will send you a detailed description of your ideal avatar. It will look a little bit like the one we're going to go over in just a moment. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to use this Buyer Expert guide to help you better understand your potential clients. Now, according to Brian Kurtz, who's a world-class list manager and who works with the best copywriters, 41% of your success comes from knowing your audience. 39% of your success comes from creating an offer so good they would feel stupid saying no. 20% of your success comes from the copy, the words you choose. So in other words, 80% of your success comes from knowing your audience and creating an offer. So this video is all about knowing your audience. So let's look at an example of an ideal avatar. Let's just say you wanted to have small tech company business owners as your clients. This is what the detailed Buyer Expert would look like. So the age range 30 to 50, brief description, tech savvy individuals who left corporate jobs to start their own business. They're driven by the desire for freedom and the passion to work, but struggle with the realities of entrepreneurship, particularly in marketing and sales. Now, this is what you must take notice of, the core problem. The inability to consistently acquire new clients, leading to financial instability. It's like a roller coaster, revenue roller coaster, as I like to say. So the symptoms of the problem are irregular income patterns, causing stress and uncertainty, working longer hours than desired, and constantly worrying about where the next client's going to come from. They're spending too much time on the client acquisition and failing to look after their business. And they're feeling trapped between their old corporate job and their struggling business. So these are what you would do. You turn these into questions and you make notes of these ready to put together for your copy. So you'd say, is your revenue like a roller coaster, always going up and down? Are you working longer hours than you need? And you're doing things like marketing and sales, which you hate doing? So you get the idea? You're just turning those into questions. Now, the emotional impact of the problem, you need to know how this is affecting them, the disappointment and self-doubt about their entrepreneurial abilities. So you could say, are you beginning to doubt your own ability to run your business and create cash flow? So here we go on down to the motivational triggers. So these are things that are hitting them hard right now, approaching a 2-year mark in business with little progress, realizing they're working more hours for less money in their corporate job, missing important family events, seeing peers succeed, receiving job offers that tempts them to abandon their entrepreneurial dream. So you could probably work on one of these, like this one. Like this one. Are you working more hours than you were in your corporate job and getting less money? So you get the idea. So you pick up one of these things like that. So you're looking at problem, agitate, solve. The problem is the core problem we looked at, the revenue roller coaster. So you're agitating the problem with things like this, and you can also talk about, this has taken a toll on your health, and it could end up leading to burnout, which means you're going to have to go away from your business to recover, okay, which could cost you a heck of a lot of money if you don't do anything about this. Okay, so the magic genie transformation. Now this is where you must take great notice of this again, because this is your solution copy. Okay, so imagine waking up to a steady stream of high quality pre-qualified leads. Your calendar is filled with calls from ideal clients eager to work with you. You have a wait list of potential clients, allowing you to be more selective. And your revenue has tripled. And you're only working 20 hours a week. Get the idea? So that's where you're looking at this. So when you get the report in a while, after you've answered the two questions, then you're going to see things like this that can be very useful to you. So you also show other solutions they've tried. Have you tried to do the marketing yourself, like social media? You've tried hiring freelancers. You get the idea? So there's 5 things they've tried they don't like to do. Okay, so that's their words that they're using. Do you know, I spent hours on social media, but felt like I was shooting into the void. And the freelancers, don't tell me, I'm not interested because they're a waste of money. They don't understand my business. And networking events are exhausting. I always feel I'm just collecting business cards that end up in the trash. See, now this is a common experience for a lot of people if they do that. Okay, so, and here's things that they don't want to do. Cold calling makes me feel like a sleazy person. I'd rather stick needles in my eyes. So popular solutions in the market. So you could say, have you tried AI marketing powered automated tools, only to find they that your writing sounds like a robot. And you just look at all these. If you try paid advertising and nothing seems to work. Now again, there will be language that you can use. Okay, I've seen people waste a load of money on paid advertising and not get anywhere. So here's the biggest objection. So these are the objections that you've got to overcome. Okay, so you list these objections out. Okay, all these AI tools. I think you're finding AI tools are too complicated and impersonal for your business. And you've heard, I may have even heard of horror stories about people wasting thousands on ads and no results. Well, this is different because we have the ideal solution for you. It's a done-for-you marketing system that guarantees a steady stream of qualified leads and new clients every month. Now, who doesn't want that, especially if they're struggling? Okay, really excellent headline. That could be a headline for your landing page or whatever. Okay, and then you can go on to say, this system requires virtually no time from you whatsoever. So it allows you to focus on what you enjoy doing most. It's fully customized and for your niche and target market, ensuring higher conversion rates. Okay, so there's your solution copy, all of this. Okay, now they don't want to do these things. So this goes back into the problem. I know this is jumping around a little bit, but that's okay because all you're doing is copying and pasting it, and you could have in a document problem, agitate, solve, and you put all these things in that order, and then you have a starting point for writing your landing page copy or any emails or anything like that. Okay, I can't afford to hire a full-time marketing agency. So you say, as a small business owner, I can imagine you can't afford to hire a full-time marketing agency. Okay, so these are the things there. Now the brief conversational sound bites about what they don't want to do. If I want to be a marketer, I would have started my own marketing agency. So this is their language. This is what you need to know. What language are they using? And here is their language that they're using. So that's what you look up when you get this buyer report, when I do one for you. Okay, so again, here's another good headline for you. How to go from a struggling tech entrepreneur, barely staying afloat, to a successful business owner with a steady stream of ideal clients. You're working fewer hours and enjoying your freedom to enjoy life your way. Okay, something like that. That's not too far away from a very good headline. So so here's something else. They believe their success hinges on finding a reliable, consistent way to attract and convert high quality leads into paying clients. They think if they could just solve this one problem, everything else in their business would fall into place. See, that's pretty good, isn't it? So again, you would put that in the copy and you put that below the headline. That would be what they call the lead of the headline. And then you talk about the problem. Okay, then you go into the agitation, then you go into the solution. Okay, you need to talk about the who to blame. There's always someone to blame, and it's not their fault. Okay, you can't say it's their fault, because you can say, look, the rapidly changing digital landscape is making marketing much more complex. That's why you don't want to be involved. Leave it to the experts. Okay, so again, the objections that it might have for their problem. I'm not a technical expert. I'm a technical expert, not a salesperson. I shouldn't have to do this. And quite rightly, you shouldn't have to do that. So when you're talking about the ideal solution that we mentioned above, then you would bring this in as well. After all, you're not a technical expert. You're a technical expert, not a salesperson. So why should you have to go do marketing? Leave it to the experts. So you get the idea. So this buyer expert captures the essence of the technical professional turned entrepreneur who is struggling with client acquisition. They're caught between their dream of freedom and the harsh realities of running a business, particularly in the areas outside their expertise like marketing and sales. Their ideal solution will allow them to focus on their technical skills while ensuring a steady stream of income, ultimately providing financial security and work-life balance that they initially sought when leaving their corporate job. Okay, so you can now see the value of this. When you get yours, you can go over this video again and you can take notes, and you can use what I've said here to create your own document, problem, agitate, solve. So all you need to do now is just enter your email address, and we'll ask you the 2 questions that we need to know, and then you can get one of these reports done especially for you, and it's customized to you.